One, two, three. Oh yeah.
Oh, but good. Hey, you're not 87. Yeah. They say she.
Here she is, right? We got tried.
that's not a bad price.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Scotia Village Repertory Theater's latest presentation. Tonight, we have an old-timey melodrama which we are performing for the second time. We originally presented it in 2017 as our first melodrama production. We are repeating it because finding a new show that fits our requirements for size of cast, length of show, and onstage action has become more and more difficult. You will note that in our program, there is listed an intermission. In our last show, there was an intermission, and it was in error, not deleted, when we prepared this program. The Perils of Priscilla is a one-act play with 2 scenes. You will be entertained between scenes with musical selections from our own Sue Fiddler. Our melodramas are audience participation shows. You are encouraged to make your feelings known during the show. Cheer the hero. Let the actors know when they are being mistreated by the villain. Boo the villain. And while we are on the subject of the villain, please note that the villain tonight is a replacement for the originally cast villain who had to drop out because of family health issues. For the first time for us, and probably in melodrama history, our villain is being played by a cast member on the distaff side of pretending to be black-hearted meanie. Don't let that inhibit you from booing. We want to hear your booing. The Scotia Village Theater was organized in 2017. We will continue to let all of our residents know when we are having auditions because we need your support in the form of onstage and backstage participants. We have 3 participants in tonight's show who are with us for the very first time. Because of the nature of our group, we've had a number of our participants pass away. As of now, we can boast of 75 current residents who have helped us in many ways, and for that we are very grateful. Let us give a big thank you to Sue Fiddler for the pre-show music and during the play, and now enjoy the Perils of Priscilla.
All is clear. Apparently, the new school marm is not here yet. I'll just check about the room, make sure everything is in order. Nothing's likely to be wrong, but no sense in taking any chances.
Good day, Mr. Smedley Smidgen. I didn't expect to find you here.
Harlow Starbuck. Good morning. As head of the school board, I thought I should check and make sure everything's in order for the new school marm. What can I do for you?
Well, it's personal. Do you know when Miss Priscilla is due to return?
Well, her correspondent said she'd be here today. The children have been without instruction for a week now. It's time for classes to resume.
And do you know the whereabouts of Miss Tyler? who has been teaching here for many years.
No, we haven't heard a thing since she disappeared. But why ask me about it? I thought you were looking into that affair.
As you well know, sir, we have been without law and order for many years. And my application for the position has not been approved. It's still pending.
Little does he know that it is I who have blocked him in his attempt to win the job of lawman here. I have a good reason for not wanting a hick sheriff looking into my affairs. If I see the new schoolmarm, I'll tell her you're looking for her.
Oh, don't bother. I'll just amble down the road and see if she's coming.
Oh, so you two are acquainted then?
Well, I haven't seen her since we were children, since she went away to school.
Well, I don't know the lady myself, but in her letter she indicated that she was anxious to return.
That's because of her niece, Becky.
You mean the little orphan girl with the crutches?
Yes, she was injured in a wagon accident in which she lost her parents, and Priscilla is returning to take care of her.
Terrible thing, that accident.
Yes, now, if you'll excuse me.
Of course.
Now, I don't rightly trust that Smedley smidgen. Although I have no official position, I have been quietly looking into the disappearance of Miss Tyler, our lovely, kindly former schoolmarm. And I have learned that she has had some shaky dealings with Smedley. Now, he may be head of the school board, but I say he bears constant watching, and that's for sure.
So now I know why Miss Priscilla's so anxious to return here. Oh, so much the better for me. Well, I think everything's all right here. I'll just go into town.
Hello, Mr. Smedley!
Hello, Mr. Smedley.
Good morning, children.
You ain't seen the new schoolmarm yet, have you?
I haven't seen the new schoolmarm yet.
We ain't seen her neither.
Judging by your English, she better get here pretty soon.
Well, if she never got here, it'd be 11 hours too soon.
Come, child. How old are you?
11 years old.
Really?
Well, 10 going on 11.
Mm-hmm. And you, young lady?
I'm 10, sir.
That's more like it. Now, do you youngsters realize the value of education?
Well, I think education's all right. But I sure hate going to school.
Tell me, before Miss Tyler disappeared, she didn't say anything, did she?
She sure did.
What was that?
She said, study your reading, study your writing, and study arithmetic.
Yes, the 3 R's. Well, I've got business in town. You youngsters behave yourselves now.
Yes, Mr. Smedley.
Of course, Mr. Smedley.
I'm going to check in on you later.
All right.
You got the snake, Freckles?
Yeah, where do you think we ought to put him?
I don't know. Let me see. Ah! I hate a snake.
Well, I tell you what, I think we'll just put it right here in the desk. She's sure to come looking in this desk. Hey, Jenny, you remember those lollipops that Miss Tyler took away from us?
Oh, I sure do. They were the biggest all-day suckers in the whole world.
Here they
I'll be darned. She must not have ate them up before she disappeared.
Well, there's no point in leaving them here for the new teacher.
Or the snake.
Here's yours, Jenny.
Thanks, Freckles.
And I think I'll just put this little snake right here in the drawer where she'll look.
Good.
We better get on out the back before the school marm gets here, or we're liable to lose these again.
All right, Freckles.
Gosh, Miss Priscilla, you sure must be smart.
What makes you say that, Harlow?
Anybody can read all these books. It's just got to be smart.
What? Thank you, sir. But anybody can read a book.
What will she think of me when I confess my truth to her? I have loved her ever since we were children, ever since we played down by the old mill pond together. But now she must hear the truth from my own lips. But I had no choice. I must tell her now before I lose my courage.
Aren't those books getting heavy, Harlow?
No.
You can set them down if you would like. Right here on the desk would be great. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your helping me pack all my things in.
Well, I'm glad I met you on the way over.
I recognized you right away, too. Even after all these years.
Well, it's too bad you had to return under such unfortunate circumstances.
Oh, you mean the accident. It's been very hard on dear Becky.
Yes, and she was such an active child.
Well, there is hope, you know. I took her to see a doctor in the city, and there's every chance that an operation will restore the use of her injured leg.
Well, that's good news.
But it's going to be expensive. It will require all I can save for several years.
How I wish I could help. But unfortunately, I've been unemployed for quite some time. And, but now I must,
Not delay.
pardon?
Not delay.
I must delay no longer. I must tell Miss Priscilla the truth. Miss Priscilla, I have a very personal question to ask you.
Yes, Harlow?
But you see, I can't read.
Oh, come, Harlow! You're pulling my leg! Oh, I mean, surely you jest.
Please don't taunt me, Priscilla. It is true.
But when we were children together.
Well, that was during the time of the Great Depression, and your family, well, you moved into the city, and that was when my poor father passed away, bless his soul.
Well, what became of your 8 younger brothers and sisters?
Well, we moved into town, and I made a meager living out of doing odd jobs, sometimes working 14 hours a day, but did manage to keep the family together.
It must have been terrible.
Well, those were difficult times indeed, but the kids are married now and have moved away.
Oh, what a wonderful man. Sacrificing his own happiness and education for the salvation of his family. He is a rare individual indeed. Even though we went our separate ways many years ago, I still feel drawn to him, almost as though we were children together. I do hope I can help him. I am so sorry to learn of your difficulties.
Oh, Priscilla, I didn't mean to bother you with all that. I was just sort of wondering if you could maybe see your way.
Yes, go on.
Could you teach me to read?
Of course!
Oh, I would appreciate it very much.
I admire your desire to learn, and I am honored that I may have the opportunity to help you.
Well, it's especially important now because you see, our lawman, Sheriff Hotchkiss, well, he retired.
That must be a problem.
Yes, and my application for the job has not yet been approved by the board. Do you know what these are?
Well, yes, they're wanted posters.
Yes, and how am I expected to catch these criminals if I can't read the posters?
Oh, yeah. Well, I see the problem. I think we can solve that problem. Let me find you a first reader. There's bound to be one here somewhere.
Go look in the drawer.
Get back, Priscilla! I'll take care of it. Why, it's just a little garden snake. I'll take him out back.
Oh, hurry! Thank you so much.
That was nothing.
Well, there is not a first reader here. Let's step over to the house, and I'll get you one from there.
But what about the class?
Oh, I have to get organized before we can begin, and I would like to look in on Becky.
Well, how's she doing?
Oh, she's doing fine. She'll be starting school with the rest of the children.
Do you think any of these chairs would fit me?
Well, we'll make one do.
Did you see the look on her face when she saw that snake?
She sure was scared.
Stand back, ma'am. I'll take care of this. It's just a little garden snake. Well, what do you want to do now, Jenny?
Let's play hide and go seek.
That's for kids.
Well, we're kids.
Well, I guess you're right.
Since it was my idea, I'll be it first. I'll count to 10 while you go hide.
No peeking.
I'll wait right here.
Give me a chance to get started.
1, 2, 3, 4. Someone's coming. I cannot be caught playing in the schoolhouse. I'll duck down back here.
Oh, I must sit a while and rest so I can make it into town. I'm so tired and weak from hunger.
Miss Tyler, how did you manage to escape from the cabin?
I finally worked myself free from the ropes in which you bound me with, Smidley Smidgen, you dastardly villain! And how did you come to find me here?
A stroke of good fortune. I've come to meet your replacement.
What do you mean, I'm the teacher here?
Ah, but since your strange disappearance, I was naturally forced to hire someone new.
You very well knew where I was, bound and left helpless in your cabin out in the wilderness, where you drove me at the point of a gun.
It's your own fault, old woman. if you would have just turned over a third of your salary to me, the way the other teachers have done, it would have been no problem.
Oh! Not one Indian head penny will you get out on me. And I can't wait to tell the whole world about your underhanded dealing.
You can't do that.
Oh, I can while there's still breath in me to speak.
I can take care of that too.
No, not here.
I have no choice.
Oh, not here. Oh, murderer. Oh, murderer.
I should have. I should have taken care of that old bat in the first place. She's not the first, and she's likely not to be the last. Now I'm gonna get her planted out back.
Poor Miss Tyler. What a terrible thing. There's blood on the floor. I must call for help. What's this? My voice. Something's happening to my voice. I can't shout.
What are you doing out here? I thought I heard someone prowling about. Well, it's too bad for you, my pretty. Ha ha! But wait! Another disappearance might bring in outside law enforcement.
Run away.
Maybe I'll just frighten this poor thing into silence. Come here, child. Come here, youngster. You and I are going to share a little secret.
Chicken.
You are never to say a word about what went on here today. Do you understand? And if you ever tell, I'll take this knife and... Do you understand? Now, to slip out back and finish Miss Tyler's. Remember what I said, child.
I can't speak a word. Ha! 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 I can't speak a word. I can't.
No. You lose! You didn't find me! You never even left the room! And it was your idea to play hide and go seek! Don't just stand there!
I can't speak a word. Ha! 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 I can't speak a word.
Gee, talk to me! Well, gosh, there's blood on the floor, Jenny! What happened here? Talk to me, Jenny! Something terrible has happened here. I must go for help. Oh, here comes Miss Priscilla and Mr. Harlow. They'll know what to do. Boy, am I glad to see you.
Why,
No. Something terrible has happened here. There's blood on the floor, and I came in, and Jenny is just like you have found her right now.
I can't speak a word. Ha! Ha! Ha!
What happened, child? Tell us.
Ha! 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 Good heavens! She's had a traumatic experience.
And something terrible must have happened to her, too. Now, boy, are you sure you're telling us everything that happened here?
Oh, my honor! I was just gone for a minute, and when I came back, everything was just like you found it now.
I'll get to the bottom of this I'll find out who did this dastardly deed, or my name is Harlow Starbuck.